I'm pretty limited right now in terms of what on my level hundreds what they can counter. Like, see here, the only people I can bring that can counter everything are level low. Though it's still a 77% chance, which to be honest is pretty good. And if they win, they get 10,000 XP. Though they will miss out on most of that because they're under level. They will still get a fair portion of it. They'll get 5,000 XP. And that will be enough to level. The Soulbinder will definitely level, and Kimsey will be very close to, if not a level 100. So go out on it. Okay, he can counter this, she can say hi, and Taylor can counter that. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't really got anyone here. I should have held back. Then I could sense the other person, the former blacksmith, on that mission. The level 100s seem to really want quite diverse people working on them. Alright, just go get XP. Sure, I'll just send him on that. To be honest, right now I don't really care. I'm just kind of like, oh, go do whatever. I kind of chose the poor ones, but sorry, knots in my hair. To be honest, I don't really mind. What I'm thinking I may do is I may get to Exalted with the defense group first, and then turn the place into a barn. The defenders of Shatrat struggle to regain control of the capital city, having been betrayed from within. Okay, I'm gonna have to call quits soon because it's 8:15 and whatnot. But I'm curious. Shatrat City, go there. The fall of Shatrat City could arguably be related to the fall of Aushadun. Arguably. Or due to the Iron Horde's shenanigans. Because, well, Iron Horde softened up the people defending Shatrat, and people were distracted with Aushadun, so then the betrayers at Shatrat spring upon them, and boom, they got their surprise. You know, it was easier to take the city. Though I don't entirely know the story behind that. I'm questing there, but no one has said who caused it. I will find out soon enough, but it won't be for a little bit. I will find out. If you give me 1 second, missions. Excuse me. Ah, cool. If you complete all the quests in the different areas, you get titles. Interesting. Hey, folks, and I'm back. Christ, I've completed nearly 2,500 daily quests. Draenor. Garrison campaign. For me to find out, I'll need to go do the quest. The Fall of Shatrat. The Exarch's Call, I have a feeling is referencing, you know, the Speaker of the Dead. It's talking about him.
Light's blessing to you.
What do you say?
You need something? We
Oh, okay, I was just clicking Delver. I thought the guards actually said something rather than just nothing. Only 10 seconds. Oh, finally, I've actually stood on the elevator. Now watch it not work. Ooh, wait. Raid Finder. Molten Core. Celebrate World of Warcraft's anniversary by running rampant through Ragnaros's hulled core to his very lair. I'm gonna do that at some stage, just not right now. Hey, apparently that doesn't count. I only gained rep with one faction, and it wasn't the defense forces. How do you gain rep with them? The only way I could think of is they give me a quest, but they haven't given me any. And I don't know if they are. The what do you call them? And since that enemy, which I just killed, didn't give me any rep, can't just grind my way up. I've no idea. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna break the, not look at stuff to find out. SH. Let me get the spelling. A, comma, TARIDEF. Okay. There is the Air Force or something. There's another faction with a similar starting name. I'll show you their quests and the easiest way of getting to Exalted with them. Because I think there's different ways of doing it, but the hardest one is in Blaze Edge Mountains, while the easiest one is down here in the forest. Basically, you just farm items here and keep killing this guy, T-Rox. T-Rock. Just keep killing him. Apparently, there's no quests associated with this faction, but killing mobs in Shatrat, both the city and the harbour, as well as Blade Fury Hold to the north. Let me see the comments on it. Most likely the older original Shatari Skyguard before Draenor turned into Outlands. Someone's disagreeing. Before the 22nd of November, the mobs in chat weren't giving any rep. It's been fixed. You need a trading post level 2. People were saying about the best grinding spot. Apparently you can also get... Apparently the enemies also have a chance to give you the Iron Horde Invasion quest, where they're telling you to farm. Interesting. Let's head back here. Okay. They said I could attack somewhere else and get rat, but I can't seem to find it. Let me just double check what it said. people are saying it's still easier than Insane in the Membrane. Which is true, and I will be doing that as a video series. Apparently, if you get Exalted, you get the Shitara Defense Achievement and the title Peacekeeper. So I will be doing it. Blade Fury Hold. Blade Fury Hold. Say to the north, but don't see it. Okay, fuck it. I was gonna not read it where to farm for whatever reason. Is it top north of Teledor? They got a ton of rep very quickly. They're suggesting groups of 5, all with artillery strike. Yeah, apparently it's meant to be very repetitive. I bet. I'm gonna wander a little further into the city and see if I can get any rep from those enemies. Trust me, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I am gonna try and get the I'm gonna try and get to Exalted rep with these people so I can go get a barn. I know I do think I'm doing it the most awkward way possible, but I'm also going to be doing Insane in the Membrane. So, yeah. What do you expect? If you don't know, Insane in the Membrane requires you to gain rep with certain different factions. The factions, in some cases, are actually at odds with each other. They are the Goblin Cartel that you can actually gain rep with. Ah, okay, I'm gaining rep with these. They are the Steam Needle Cartel. All 4 factions must get to Exalted. The enemy, the Bloodsail Buccaneers, you must get to Revered or so. At one stage, you used to have to get the... what are they called? The Chandelar to Exalted, but they've been removed, so you don't need to. You'll also have to get Ravenhold to Exalted. So, yeah, there's possibly one other I'm forgetting, but you have to do a lot. Also, to get Ravenhold to Exalted, you have to have a rogue, be it your own character or someone else's, and they have to go and farm for a certain type of lockbox. From level 50, 60 enemies, and they can only be gotten by pickpocketing, in case you don't know, and traded in at the Ravenhold, whatever it's called, main base. The way of getting rep with the Bloodsail Buccaneers is by killing people from Booty Bay, or any of the Goblin Cartels. The only way of gaining rep with the Goblin Cartels is by, you can turn in course till you're at a certain level, they won't kill you on sight. I think it stops around neutral or friendly. You do have the option though of... Sorry, let me start again. Phase shift, these are untackable, though I have a feeling if you get close enough, yeah, phase shift. shift back. I think that's actually a Warlock minion pet. Like, Warlock imps can actually do that as well. Or they at least could at one stage. They actually don't count towards the defense thing. Oh, let's have some fun. Heal. Hold this down. Heal. Okay, this was a terrible idea. But at the very least, I'm getting a ton of rep with my bodyguard. Yeah, there's too many elites. Anyway. Also, sorry, when the Steam Cartel, there's also a couple of quests you can do. Though I have done them all before I even started this. In fact, before the achievement was actually in the game. And I decided to do the Buccaneers before I got them to Exalted. So I've only one option left. There used to be more, but they were removed. And that's to farm. Hey, folks, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Remember how my dogs are critics? If you don't get this, it's a reference to an earlier episode where they started washing their arses as if they were critiquing my videos. Like, this is terrible. I prefer to, you know. It's like their version of the thumbs down. But anyway, it's just awkward. It's embarrassing to have it in the video. But anyway, what was I trying to say? Okay, fine. You want to die? So be it. Heal, heal. Also, the only way to get rep with them is to farm certain NPCs. The NPCs, I'm not really sure which ones they are off the top of my head. The Bloodsoul Buccaneers, I think, count. But there's ones in Northrend. I'll point them out to you here on the map. I can't full screen it. Doesn't matter. Here. Grizzly Hills. Down here in Venture Bay. Kill them. They give you a small bit of rep. 5 per kill. And you need to get to Exalted. So, have fun. Oh god, my bouncer went down. Oh, fuck it. Res it you. Heart back. Okay. So yeah, that's how you get rep with them. Give me a second. I'm not forgetting. There could be other ways, but I don't really remember off the top of my head. Oh, Darkmoon Fair. Honored with Bloodsoul Buccaneers and exalted with Booty Bay, Everlook, Gadgetzan, Ratchet, Darkmoon Fair, and Ravenhold. Holt. It's Ravenhold with a T on the end. So, Darkmoon Fair. There's a variety of dailies you can do with them and whatnot. They wouldn't be too hard to get up to Exalted. I don't think, anyway. It's a possibility, I suppose. But I don't know. Also, in case you don't know what I was referencing, this was the statue I was telling you about. The King in Green. swear that's a reference to something. Time is a flat circle. Everything we have ever done or ever will do, we are going to do over and over and over again. So yeah, that's what makes me think, you know, stuff is going to happen. Dramatic, serious stuff. But that's just me taking a shot in the dark.
Welcome.
So yeah, basically, I've got a new faction that I need to get to Exalted. That I, well, can get to Exalted if I choose to. It's going to take a while though. Seriously, one of them, they got increased by 8 by 1 kill, but it's going to take for fucking ever to actually get them to Exalted. Which can be fun, actually. I remember doing it with the Cenarian Circle. Just grinding enemies constantly, doing a couple of raids, and that's how I got them to Exalted. I found it enjoyable. But it's probably not something I'll do on camera. Just purely because it's like pretty dull. I could do it with friends. We'll be talking about whatever while I just keep trying to kill enemies and die constantly. Actually, before I go, I need 120, I was going to say 60, true iron ore to actually make those bands. No wonder they give you so much money as a reward. So yeah, anyway. Feel like I'm forgetting to say something. Okay. I'm not sure should I or not bother with this rep faction, or at least not right now. It's annoying I didn't have this earlier, as I could have gotten a fair bit of rep with them. I suppose I'll just have to do it some more. Wait. Are there invasions by the Shadow Council? Yeah, there are Shadow Council invasions. So I suppose that could count towards me being able to have one of them. So I suppose that it's not all bad is what I'm trying to say. There are some good to it. Just have to look hard. Very, very hard. Urge to make sex joke rising. Alright. I'm gonna go now. I need to go get some sleep. I hope what I've made makes sense of some degree. Sorry, I got distracted there for a moment. Just thinking, what should I pick? What should I take? Execution sentence, or stay with Light's Hammer? I think Light's Hammer is a bit better, but I'll think about it. Okay, look, I'm gonna call quits here unless I've got some quests done. I don't. So yeah, I'm gonna call quits. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this. I have a bit to think about with what should I do about the the rep faction. Should I just grind it up or what? So I'll think about it and talk about it in the next episode. I would say mention it in the comments, but I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'm probably gonna be exalted with the faction by the time this episode comes out. So there's very little point. This is why I don't like recording ahead so much. but I really want to play this, and in fact, I have no interest in playing anything else. So, well, you can kind of see I'm kind of stuck. Hmm? But anyway, I'm gonna go get some sleep as I feel like I'm just reiterating points and forgetting what I'm saying, and it's a mess, basically. So I sincerely hope you've found some sort of flavor of enjoyment out of this, and I'll be back soon. Talk to you.